Hi Sequels friends! Today we are going to do a thrift store haul. I know, yay! I always say I don't do enough of these and I am trying my best to get out a few more of these good old-fashioned thrift store hauls to you because this is where I get the majority of my reselling inventory. So this one is going to be a little bit different. I headed over to a neighboring town to do not only some daytime exploring but also to get some thrifting in. So this is a little mini or my first thrift to travel segment. So true to Heather's Sequels fashion, I am not only going to show you all the items that I thrifted, but I'm also going to let you know how much I spent as well as how much I think I can make gross projections wise on these items based on current comps. So if you want to know not only where the heck did I go, but also what the heck did I get, then you'll definitely want to keep on watching. Hi Sequels friends, welcome back to my channel. It is so wonderful to have you here and thank you so much for stopping by to watch my first ever mini thrift to travel as well as a thrifty haul. So if you are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Heather and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy, and I use this YouTube channel to document my journey. So if you're interested in thrift in general, thrifting hauls, wholesale unboxings, and just content that has to do with reselling for a part-timer, then you are in the right place and you might as well just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring-a-ding-a-ling that bell so that you're notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload new videos. So as I said in the intro, this is my first kind of thrift to travel expedition. So in case you don't know or you're new here, I live in wonderful, gorgeous, beautiful Asheville, North Carolina, and we have some awesome thrifting right here in our neighborhood. But also we have a shit ton of resellers. So depending on what you're looking for and what you like, a lot of things do get gobbled up fairly quickly in the current area. So I do love to explore some of the outskirt areas, especially to nab vintage items. And this is my first time ever thrifting in neighboring town Black Mountain, which is just as beautiful and gorgeous as Asheville is. So I planned to hit up 4 thrift stores while I was there and ended up hitting up just 2 because one was cash only and I'm not that person. I have an online business, folks. I don't have cash, and I do online baking, so I don't really have the means to grab some cash. So I had to skip that one. And another one, which was the Salvation Army, which I was super stoked to go to, happened to be closed that day. And it looked like an unexpected closing, so I guess they might have had some trouble having some retail assistance there. So I ended up hitting just 2, and then in addition to that, we did a little bit exploring by going to a local distillery and going out to lunch. So the first place we went to is Mountain Home Thrift, and it is a huge thrift store, and it is well worth your visit if you have if you're in the area. I would highly suggest it. Not only is it a large thrift store, but it is also very clean, very well maintained, and they do have some great dollar deals, which I so appreciate. Thrift stores that have dollar deals so things don't get super overstocked to where you can't even shop it anymore. So I nabbed some dollar deals as well as just some great overall regular deals. So let me show you what I got. So I love to search through the handbags when I am out thrifting, as I do seem to have success moving them, although they have been a little bit slower lately. But I saw this crossbody black leather and I just thought it was really adorable. I like the shape and the size. Snap front closure, big silver hardware, and it has a single compartment with the hidden zip on the side. It looks brand new in my opinion, and it says the name on it right here, which says Millie Bianco. I know nothing about this. I just thought that the bag was really cute. So looking this up, this brand does cruelty-free vegan leather, which is a fantastic selling feature. And based on comps, I am hoping to get anywhere between $29 and $39 for this. In that same $29 to $39 price point, and having spent the same amount, $3, I picked up these gold, kind of like Oxford shoes by Born. They are metallic gold leather, and I actually picked them up for myself because they are a size, big ass foot size 10. This is the Jolie style, Joely, kind of in that light dark academia vibe with the Oxfords. And I've been seeing a lot of people wear these with midi skirts, or even a nice tapered dress slack with pleats, you know, kind of with those 80s vibes. But when I tried them on, it just, as much as I like the look, it just doesn't seem very me. So I decided to go ahead and put them up for sale. These retail new for around the $100 mark. This little top was on the dollar bin, or not really a bin, they had a dollar hanging rack, which is much better and easier to shop than a bin. And it is casual corner, so it is vintage, I'm guessing 90s. And it's just a basic rounded neck tank top, but it is in 100% silk, and it is in this beautiful golden yellow color. I paired this with another skirt that you're gonna see in the later haul. I'll pop it up as a preview here just to show you how beautiful it is to be worn. It would also be great with even like cut-off jean shorts and some strappy sandals. Not a lot of retail value there, though I am going to start it out at $19, but I'm really hoping to get at least $14 for it. These shorts may look familiar to you guys because they certainly looked familiar to me. I'll pop up a picture right here. This is actually a pair of vintage 90s shorts that I sold recently. I had gotten at the Goodwill here in Asheville. They have the cool print. It looks like a distance from a houndstooth, but it's really like a little diamond print. A little bit of that elastic extender waist, and they are Lee casuals. And I have the ones that I previously bought have already sold, and I'll list the comps up there when I posted it. But I thought that these were 90s. They look very 90s based on the tag, but now I'm kind of wondering if they are, because I can't believe I would find two pairs of vintage shorts that were the same. But to me, the tag looks very vintage and 90s. So if you have any insight, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. These I had to pick up as they are a plus size, and they are a plus size 20. Okay, next up, I picked this up because I see a lot of resellers pick up this brand. It is Cabby. It is not a brand that I normally wear or that I normally find in the wild to even pick up. But unfortunately, I figured out once I got this home that this top does have some flaws. I love the big boxy shape of it, though I do think it may be a little bit shrunken. But once I got it home, you could see just two little vampire teeth markings right there. Before I was gonna list this for like the 24 range, so I went ahead and listed it at 24 and put it straight into my markdown category of 55 off. So it's right now at the $10.80 or so. Here's another $3 item that I just fell in love with. It is vintage, and it is Leslie Faye. It's a size 16. And it fits almost like a modern 16 because it fit me but was just a little bit tight in the arms. Again, I'm an 18, but I can wear 16s in dresses usually. And I love it just like a shoulder pad, kind of a shirt dress, button front, but it is a hidden placket. Workout clothes on today. And it does have a really beautiful belt with some gold detail. And the other part that really drew my eye to it is this big pleated skirt. It looks like a rayon. It's actually a polyester mix. I can't read it because it is vintage and the tag is so worn, but it's kind of nice and thick. This would make a great transitional dress, especially even that could be worn in the winter with some tights under it and a sweater. Just a really cute silhouette. And that one I'm going to start out at $49 and hoping to get at least $39 for it. And that price point is just based on where I start usually vintage dresses. And then I'm not really sure what I'm thinking with this buy. I have a pair of these in stock already and they haven't sold. I just love them. They are vintage Wrangler jeans. They are the really long, really high-waisted. They are men's jeans, and I believe they're the 13 MWZ, which I believe is like a cowboy cut, something along those lines. And not only did I get one pair, but I got two. And they're both the same silhouette, same size, and even have the same worn distressing mark in the same spot. I originally had these listed online for $49, like I said, for the other pair that hasn't sold yet. But I did end up dropping the price based on comps, and I'm starting them at $34. It looks like you can get this style new for a pretty decent low price, but since these are vintage silhouette, I'm hoping to get a little bit more for them. I did pay just $2.50. I did pay just $1.50 for both of these, so I mean, even if I had to really lower the price, I have a lot of wiggle room in it. I'm just wishing somebody would appreciate them as much as I do. So that is all of the items that I got at Mountain Thrift. After we went to Mountain Thrift, we headed on over to hit Goodwill. And I found some pretty decent vintage finds there as well. And let me show you what I found. This is an SL fashion, and this is very similar to a wrap dress that I sold recently. Talk about beautiful 90s minimalist vibes. It is a black linen sleeveless collared dress, and it is a maxi. I did tag it minimalist, and it also has the beautiful abalone shell buttons, and this is in a size 12. Now, given that the last black linen wrap dress I had sold so quickly and so well, I figured that this was worth the pickup, and I'm starting that out at $49 and hoping to make $39 on it. I'm probably going to hold off on picking up vintage denim for a while, as I have a store full of it and it's really slowed down for me lately. I don't know if it's just because we've hit summertime or if the market's just oversaturated. If you have any insight with how your vintage denim is doing, I would love to hear from you. These are riders. And I ended up picking these up because I had a few pairs of rider shorts that were moving. So I'm trying to see if it's just certain brands of vintage jeans are moving and certain other ones aren't. But they are definitely mom jeans. A nice super high rise with the relaxed fit and more of a straight leg. So for these jeans, I'm gonna start them out at $29. I used to start vintage jeans around $39, but I'm gonna start these out at $29 and see if a fluctuation in price can help them move. And I did pay $4.09 for those. Now I'm gonna show you that skirt that I previewed before, but unfortunately, as excited as I am to find this label in thrift, it does have several flaws in it that I completely overlooked. And this is a problem for me. I'd love to know if you have the same issues. When I don't go thrifting for a little decent amount of time, which I didn't because I had quite a few wholesale boxes coming in, it's like I have to retrain myself to look for flaws. I just get so excited about finding things and then I forget to look. But this is designer Alberta Ferretti, which I know was very popular in the 90s, 2000s. And it is a really cute, I mean, I love this print on it. Gorgeous, super colorful, very pop arty, and it is a mermaid skirt, which I'm super duper excited about. And if that wasn't awesome enough, it has freaking pockets, which I love, 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 and I'm super excited about. As I look at it further though, I did not notice, I guess I just saw the print and fell in love. It has, if you can see it, see right here? It's all over. I think that the dye ran on it. And it does specifically say, not only does it say not wash, but it says do not use water. And then if that wasn't bad enough, I realized once I started photographing it, see if you can see here, it has a little cut. I'm still gonna list it. I'm still gonna list it high. I'm going to denote all the flaws, and I'm gonna open it up so on eBay so that I can accept all offers, so that the consumer can let me know what they think the pricing is gonna be. Right now I have it in the $29 to $49 range, and this one I found, which I'm really excited about. It is Vintage Tan J. Based on that paper label, I am guessing it is 80s, and on top of that, I've sold some other Tan J, which was from the 80s. Really beautiful polyester wool blend skirt, and it is in a size 14, and it is in this gorgeous Kelly green coloration. So it does have the button closure, a couple of little pleats, and it does have a back elastic for a nice good fit, and it is a pencil skirt styling. And again, what I love about it is pockets. Here is a brand that I wouldn't normally pick up, but I have seen some other vintage sellers picking it up. It is correct. It is vintage 80s, and you can see there from the size that it is a size 20. So vintage plus size. What drew me to this is this gorgeous 80s mauve floral pattern. It's almost like a tapestry, but it's not made out of a heavy material. It's just a rayon, so you get all that lovely movement in it. All the pleats at the front, of a nice waistband with a button. And again, we have pockets, and it is about a midi length skirt. On this one, I spent the same, $4.19, and this one I'm going to do for the same, $29 to $39. I could not resist this last piece. It was listed as a suit, so it cost me $8.99, which is paying up for this cheap gal right here. But the coloration, in addition to the all over beadwork, I just couldn't pass this up. It is Velum. It is a size medium, and it is definitely from at least the 90s based on this tag, and that's what I said it was from. And I've sold some of these beaded tops in the past, and they do bring in fairly good money, but this isn't just a top, it is a set. A very, very pale pink, all over beads. You have the pearl beads as well as seed beads, and then all the floral sequin detail at the collar and the cuffs and the scalloped hem. Big ass shoulder pads, though they can certainly easily be removed, in a V neckline. And then with it comes this elastic waist matching skirt. It's about a knee length. Again, the vertical pearl and seed beading and the scallop detail. It does have a decent side slit for easy movement, and then all that gorgeous beadwork. Based on comps, I am hoping to get $100 to $150 for it. Obviously, I have some wiggle room given that I only spent $9 on it, but the reason why I price it high is for a few reasons. One, this beadwork, seed beadwork and sequence work is ridiculous. On top of that, I marketed this as separates. So you can wear it together. That would be gorgeous for a wedding. That would be gorgeous for, I'll pop a picture of it up here so that you could see what it looks like as a complete set. That would be gorgeous as a wedding. That would be gorgeous for a night out. But what I also love about it is this is not a one day only event dress. This would be gorgeous as separates. And I'm talking about wear this skirt with a little t-shirt and some sneakers, I would love it. Wear this with a tank top and some sandals for a night out, especially if you are on vacation or for a Florida night out. I would totally wear some strappy sandals and a tank top in this. And then also get your ripped distressed jeans and pair it with this. Do a little French tuck and then get some sexy strappy sandals. And again, this would be a great evening out, date night outfit, brunch. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities there. That is everything that I got. As I said, we only were able to hit those 2 thrift stores since those were the ones that were open and accepted credit cards. After that, we ended up heading over to a place to have some pizzas. Afterwards, going to Oak and Grist distillery, which I was super excited about, and what a beautiful way to finish off the day with some handcrafted cocktails and the beautiful mountain view. So now, let's talk about how much I spent and how much I think I can make. So, overall, total, I spent about 50 bucks on this trip, $49.44. That ended up being $31.44 at Goodwill, because let's not kid ourselves, Goodwill prices are the highest. And then a mere 18 bucks at Mountain Home. Based on the comps, I expect to make $400 and about $50 to about $620. So that on a $50 investment is insane. In addition to that, I thought it would be interesting to tell you how much I spent on lunch for 2 people, how much I spent at the distillery for 2 people, and then also on the bottle of gin I bought myself to take home. So overall, I spent $66 at the distillery, and I spent $35 at the pizza place. So that is a total of $100.83. So if I ended up only selling through these items at the low, I have the potential to make $450. Well, my ROI usually comes in around 67%. So that means I could stand to put in my pocket about $300. Well, I spent $100 going out. So that means I still have the potential to make $200 on top of going out and have a wonderful day exploring in addition to thrifting. So I think it's really interesting, especially as a part-timer, to talk a little bit about travel to thrift. So the concept is you're traveling someplace while also thrifting with the intent of reselling those thrifted items to pay for the travel. And it's something that I'm exploring a lot more. I am just a part-time seller. This is kind of extra money for me. My daytime job pays for all of my bills. So I really like the idea of using my business as a means to encourage me to go out and travel or explore my area more often. And I think this is a good reminder of how that can be done. So if that's something that you'd like to see more of, please comment below and let me know. I am working on some thrift with me videos, and if you're interested in seeing more thrift to travel or just seeing more of the area that I live in addition to thrifting, let me know in the comment section below. So thank you guys so much. It is truly motivating to me. I use this channel to help keep me accountable with my part-time business, and if I don't know if you know this or if I say it enough, but you guys help with my motivation tremendously. You guys help with my mental health tremendously, and I just want to really thank you from my bottom of my heart for all that you guys do. I really appreciate it. You guys all have a fantabulous week, and apparently Max wants to go outside now. So we will go outside. Take care, everybody. Do you want to say bye? Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.